Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's we'll be reviewing the Honda Pilot Touring, aka the best bang for your buck Pilot, or at least potentially. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Stockton 12 Honda for giving me some time with this Pilot. Link to their inventory in the description down below, link to my car buying guide in the description down below as well. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a naturally aspirated 3.5 liter V6 that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 19 around town and then 25 on the highway, with power outputs being 285 horsepower and then 262 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So first off, this is finished in what is probably everyone's favorite color on a Honda Sonic Gray. Popping down below, you can see the boxy headlight design, and look at the chrome trim that goes across. Got this blacked out grille here, and then you guys can see more chrome trim down below, and then it's kind of like darker at the bottom. Interesting. But yeah, cool looking. Looks identical to the Elite, funny enough. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 255 by 50 by 20 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see with the wheels, you've got the silver mixed with the metallic gray. Then you got these big chunky fender flares. You can see the rest of the bodywork there. A little bit of chrome trim down the side. Take a few steps back. Again, so far identical to the Elite. So taking a look at the key fob here, if it'll focus, Honda logo, lock and unlock, remote start opening for the hatch, which will pop it open. And popping into the cargo area, first off, we've got some nice protection here at the bottom, and you can see the storage space underneath as well. We've got this to lower down the hatch. You can see the little 12 volt there as well. With the third row lowered down, you've got quite a bit of space. You can see the little USB port there, and then you've got the cup holders and a vent as well. Now with the third row, basically you can fit adults back here, but it's best suited for kids in terms of the space with the legroom and the headroom and all of that. But yeah, there's the rear. So when you're all done, just press that. Now we'll lower the hatch back down. Now here's a quick look at the taillight design. You can see the Pilot logo here, all-wheel drive, and then our Touring badge as well. So yeah, this literally is identical to the Elite so far on the outside. Now take a look at the door panel in the back. We've got the sunshade here. Then I like the trim down below. Soft touch of the stitching, cool trim that goes across. Tons of storage on the door panel. And then this is the first big difference, is the seats. They're not perforated like what you have with the Elite, but easy to get in. So that's nice. Legroom in the Pilot in the second row is solid. A little storage pocket. So we've got vents back here. We've got our own climate zone as well. No heated seats, so that's another thing the Elite has that this doesn't, is heated seats. This is interesting with a little strip here, too. Now taking a look at the front door panel again. Soft touch here at the top, and then you can see down below with all the trim. All of our window controls, and then our mirror adjustments. No power folding mirrors. That's another thing the Elite had. Got memory seats, blind spot running with the oops. Then here's a front seat, again not perforated, but nice trim overall. Got your adjustments on the side, and then you can see with the hatch opening, stability control, and then you do have soft touch all across the dash. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you can see soft touch all around. I like the stitching there too. Paddle shifters there on the back. We've got our adaptive cruise control. We've got volume controls, all that. No heated steering wheel. That's another difference with this and the Elite. And then you can see the regular stocks there. And then taking a look at the gauge cluster, you can see different bits of information here in the center. Pretty standard stuff. Okay, I understand. It's so many different things. And then we also have a bunch of different drive modes too. Look at that. That is so many drive modes. So just a standard backup camera in reverse here with the Touring. And then, as for the rest of the infotainment system, easy to use. Let's actually go back to the home screen so you can show the response time there. So good system overall. Got some vents down below it. You can see the climate controls below that. Heated seats, which I don't know why that's on. It's toasty. But yeah, tri-zone climate, so you've got the rear climate controls and all of that. And then some USBs. Wireless phone charging pad here, and we've got a little bit of storage right next to it. We've got our little transmission select here, and then notice with the cup holders And then this is cool with little parking brake, brake hold, drive mode select, hill descent control, all of that. Good storage space in the center console. Like this lid here. And then speaking of storage, glove box. Then you got more storage up top. And then we've got controls here for the panoramic sunroof. Now when it comes to pricing here at the Touring, total MSRP is $51,150. And with that being said, try not to trip. Yeah, almost got the whole thing. There we go. Let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility. Here's visibility of the hood. No heads-up display either. Both the mirrors do have blind spotting through the rear. And I just realized this has 0 miles of range with the gas. So we're gonna take it easy with this. I just reviewed the Elite before this. I'll post that review first. So if you want to see, excuse me, what the Pilot drives like, I just drove the Elite. I drove the Black Edition as well, so I've got some driving impressions on this, if you want to see that in more real world circumstances, I suppose. But I just want to quickly talk about the Touring, right? Because this, you know, is kind of like the best value you can get with the Pilot, right? It has the looks, it looks just like the Elite on the outside. There's really not a lot different on the outside. And then the inside's very similar. Again, the seats aren't perforated, but the rest of the interior feels just as nice as the Elite. And features are very similar. But again, I talked about it in the walk around, but let's just quickly, you know, double down on it. No heated seats in the back, no cooled seats in the front, no power folding mirrors, no heads-up display, no 360 camera system. So you have to ask yourself, are those items together worth about the $4,000 price difference? I think for some people they might be. But I think for others, probably not. I've seen both of these back to back. I do wish that Honda did more to differentiate the Elite compared to the Touring package when it comes to the exterior styling. Again, they did a good job with the Black Edition. Here, I'll show you all a Black Edition over here. It's this red one. Like that looks, and the Elite is that blue one over there. But yeah, that looks like its own unique kind of, like it still looks like a Pilot, but it's got its own unique look. Whereas the Elite looks just like the Pilot's next to it. So I do think that this shows that they need to do a little bit more to, especially seeing it next to, yeah, they need to do a little bit more to differentiate the Elite. It's got the equipment, just needs a little bit more for the looks. But let me know what you guys think about the Touring. Let me know if you think if this is the best Pilot to get when it comes to the value with the package. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool setup overall.